Mike had a subscriber request talking about the types of women you should avoid. I seen a video, somebody posted it from TikTok where a guy saying, it was on AQ channel. Shout out to him, man, great channel. Hey, you cute. But a guy said, you know, some of the biggest whores or, you know, hoes that he met were like nurses. I mean, he went on. I think it was like nurses. I forget, real estate agents, and it was another one. I hear people say teachers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, bro, and people ain't gonna like this, man. For you to find somebody that's gonna be 100% faithful out here, just from a sexual standpoint of view, it's wicked out here. Women are sneaky, man. I know somebody was saying in the comment section, well, you need to provide like statistics that women cheat more. It's common sense, in my opinion. You know, women have this facade that all guys are just running through women. The majority of men can't get 99.9% of men can't get sex on the man. They cannot. 99% of men can't get sex. Well, let's say 90%. Let's be nice. Can't get sex on demand. Women holds the key to sex. So if women hold the key to sex and all they got to do is turn a red light or a green light on, they cheat more. They cheat more. So that's common sense. Women have sex more than men. Women, especially women, young women, used to think like, oh, we only ones just being horny in high school and middle school. Young women are more sexual than men. They are more freakier than men, trust me. They just play the taboo role so well. But you know what? I just want to address her comment, no disrespect. And I know people saying in the comment, well, I disagree. No disrespect. As long as you keep it clean, I ain't really tripping about it. You know, you can have a difference of opinion. Don't really care. I don't want us to agree on everything. That shit is weird. Right? But to carry on, like, I can't specify and break it down and say, oh, one guy's experience or my experience for women is this, that, or the third. You hear people talk about how school teachers are freaky and all that. I don't want to break it down into profession. You know, you got some people that say any woman that work with another dude is, you can't really, you know, trust them. You know, you got to get women that work around other women, or you got to get women who work from home and all that. And a lot of dudes are scorned, dude, because you don't know who to trust no more. You know what I'm saying? And when you in an active relationship, 9 times out of 10, y'all ain't using no rubber. So you putting a lot of faith in the person that you with. And this go both ways, male or female, or whatever, however y'all dealing, whatever y'all doing out here, go a lot of faith. So when you go out there, you trusting her, and women are, man, from my experiences, women are nasty, bro. Women are nasty. Listen to your boy. They are nasty. You know, and when I read that, when I posted that statistic on my main channel's YouTube channel, my main channel's Instagram, about the herpes and STD rates, you know, women gonna always say it's always Jermaine's fault, it's men's fault. You know, it's because, hey, when you have a herpes and STI rate double of the next race, just for women at 28%, that's scary. And the reason I know it's true, I done been with women in the past that has whole boyfriends that provide everything they need. Right? And I'll tell y'all the power of not looking for the punani and not pressing over it. I'm going to do a video on that. It's true. And side note, I stumbled upon that by mistake. I used to work at Amazon years ago. And I used to have casual conversations. I used to get to know the workers that I work with. Right? Because I was a problem solver. I had the computer solve, whatever. So I just got to know them. So I would never show sexual interest in them. And I wasn't. Like, I had some beautiful women in there. I was just like, cool. I had conversations. We had some of our conversations was deeper than others. Some of them were superficial, common conversations. Some of them might be, hey, I'm going through this, that, what you think? And they get deeper. But what I did notice about it was the department I with, a lot of the women, I said the majority of the women were interested in me. And that word traveled out pretty fast around the other departments, where women would invite me. If I got off early, we got off at a solid time, or took some time off, let's go to the bar or come to my house or do this, that, and the third. And I'm like, I was a naive ninja. I'm like, no, I'm gonna be faithful. But you know, and all this type of stuff where they would like take my I'm a big hat guy. I used to be. I still have a lot of them. Women would take my hat and say, well, you have to come over and get your hat back for me, and they would do things like that. But you know, but I stumbled upon that trick because I would show no sexual interest in them. And I wasn't looking. I was cool. I had it at the crib, you know, at least I thought so. But when you don't press over it, or you don't look for it, or you don't press the action, now it's the time where she gonna throw so many great hits at you that you're going to have to press it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she might be, you come over like, I'm gonna sit on your lap. You know, I'm gonna sit on your lap. Okay, then you got, but it's like, you just play the role. You'll know the time to close it. And watch, you know, women want what they can't have. True nature. But, you know, back to the type of women you should avoid. I just look at it this way, man. It's tough, man. You gotta listen. And then once you listen and you see the signs, you gotta not be like me and you know, keep your mind on the punani, or keep your mind on like, oh, she's a nice person. Because what I would tell you about whores and hoes, they cool as hell. They can fry chicken, they can cook their ass off, they hustlers, they get what you need some food stamps, or, you know, oh, they're going their purse, and I'm gonna talk about that for a minute for you. They give haircut money, they do everything to keep you happy, bro. They rub you to sleep. They let you live out your sexual fantasies. You be like, man, how you end up marrying a whore? How you end up with a whore, man? Because she stroked this dude's ego. She did everything, you know, he needed her to do. And women know, you know, that they less valuable when they had kids, and, you know, they a hoe. And you just, like Rick Ross said in Money Make Me Come, he said, I was blind to the fact she was a hoe, nigga. That's real shit. They will finesse your ass. Look how Miss Parker wore down Professor Ogilvy. Women know how to, men are not complex at all like women. Women know how to, we simple. They know how to play to our egos and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can't ignore the signs. When she talking about her mom, if her mama had multiple kids by multiple dudes, especially more than two, the apple don't fall from the tree. The mama was out here whoring around. I done heard stories about people's, you know, female family members tying niggas up and robbing them at the hotel. If you just be stoic and non-judgmental, and women will open up and tell you everything, don't judge them. I tell you this all the time. Don't judge them. Just listen to them and sympathize with them. And they're going to tell you everything you know. They're going to tell you if their mama was a hoe, if their sister got multiple niggas and she got fraternity tests going on. And trust me, pay attention to her friends. Her friends messing with niggas that's on J-Pay or that's in jail. And, you know, her friends little slutty or loose gooses, all that. Man, those are the biggest women to avoid altogether and being in relationships with. If the mama was a straggle daggle, the sister straggle daggles, you know, right there, the mama's a straggle daggle, the sister's a straggle daggle. The mama just tell you everything right there. The sister, a cherry on top. And if the friends little loosey doosey thoughts, dude, it's a wrap. Get out of there. Because once she got you, women know how to get you. You know what I'm saying? They know how to get you. And then next thing you know, you in a 3-year relationship with a hoe. She cool as hell. And then, you know what she gonna do? She gonna go back to hoeing around. You know what the play about to be. You know exactly what the play about to be. Then she play you and they ain't got no feelings for you. Look at Remy Ma. They don't care how stupid they make you look. They ain't gonna have no feelings for you. They gonna fuck over you just like anybody else. So that's the number one type of woman to avoid. Once the other family, the immediate family members that she fuck with, they hoes, her friends hoes, or they straggle daggles and all that, right then and there, we not even gonna talk about professions. Get out of there. Women with kids or a kid. You know, I hate to say this, dude. You ain't gonna get nothing out of it. Stepdaddy season, man, don't do it. Been there, done that. You ain't gonna get nothing out of it, dude. Trust me, ain't gonna be nothing to heart. But people talk about the woman will be appreciative of what you do and all that stuff. The kid won't appreciate shit that you do. Especially as a man, you like, I agree with Charleston White on this point. He said a man is not measured, his greatness is not measured until he's no longer around. You ain't gonna get nothing from that situation. You can go buy Capri Suns, you can go buy Gusher fruit snacks and fruit roll-ups and all that. You won't get nothing from that relationship. And the single mothers are dirty than a motherfucker. The majority of them, they dirty than a motherfucker. And if you do mess with a single mother, look here, man. The nigga can't be around. He gotta be dead or deadbeat. But the thing about it is, if he a deadbeat and you start coming around, he pop up. Hey, man, kids either gotta be grown, right? Or you just gotta treat them as a casual relationship or recreational use. That's a different one. Oh, that's cool. You just want to, hey, she part of rotation. You ain't gonna commit to her. They don't get the full commitment. Trust me. Listen to me. They don't get the full commitment. Don't put them expenses on you. Right? But other than, but the true third one, if, how can I put this? If she checks all the other boxes, plus the ones I already said, she ain't struggling, she got money, she got a car, she got a crib, she's solid, you ain't got to deal with the baby daddy, he out the picture, and she got one kid, and she's solid as hell. She marked all the boxes I talked about and all the unbreakable boxes. That's the only time you go there. Because I don't believe in the fact where people say, well, I'm not number, she can't put me number one. You ain't never number one in no woman's book, bruh. It's rare, and if you are, so birthday was a temporary time of need. Very, very temporary. But the only way you mess with a single mother is she check all your boxes, the nigga ain't around, she got one kid, and she's a great one. She's a great woman. She marks all your boxes. She holds herself to a higher course. She's standard. She's beautiful. Everything you need her to be. She got money. She ain't struggling. That's how you do it. Then cool. It's always exceptions to these rules. Always. Bitches that's struggling, you don't commit to them. Because you help her. And there's another woman. I guess this would be part one. It's another woman you don't commit with. Chicks that's struggling. They just rotation. They just recreational use. If she a struggling single mother, man, that's 3 strikes, bro. I don't even think she should even be in the rotation. Listen to me. I don't even think she should be in the rotation, cuz. But I know some of them so fine and they do all some great things. I get it. You just got to, if that's what you got on the flow, that's what you got on the flow. Right? But wrap it up. Don't just trust her being on birth control and plan B. Keep telling y'all, once women weigh, I think, over 180, 85 pounds, plan B every pound after that becomes less and less effective. Read the back of the box. Had one of those nights one time. Right? But chicks that's struggling, bruh. For one, if you broke and I'm rich, you must be trying to get something from me. Oh, shout out to Ray Cash. Shout out to Cleveland. They ain't gonna do nothing but bring you down. So why I'm gonna elevate somebody that's broke? That's struggling. Not just broke, they struggling. You take her out of her mama's basement, you move her in and do all this type of stuff. Why? If you balling, dog, go get you a woman that's just doing just at least solid. She got her apartment, you know what I'm saying? She ain't ask you for money when y'all first link up or whatever. Y'all intimate or y'all hanging together before she asks you for some cash. And most ninjas gonna do it anyway. Most ninjas gonna be like, hey, babe, go get your hair done. If they fuck with you like that, you her, they gonna just do that. Trust me. They gonna wanna help you. So you ain't gonna have to ask a real ninja if that's what the relationship is based on. But chicks that's really, really struggling, like in the ghetto, no, if she got her own stuff and she making it on her own, she can make it happen. That's fine. I'm not saying that you can't mess with nobody that's financially less than you. But if a bitch struggling, ain't got no job, smoking weed, got vices, she ain't trying to better herself, right then and there, no, don't even entertain it. Not even on a dry night. Because a dry night could turn into 18 years. A dry night could turn into, oh, some good shit. I'm going to help her because I love how the twat feel. Or this is the only twat I can get right now. So, recap. Right? Women who have immediate family and close friends of whores. If the mama's a whore and she tell you, you could find out, kid, all that stuff I named, Off the rip, they're gone. The mama straight, but the sisters whores and the immediate family whores and the girl groups whores, out of there. All three, run. No, it's not even rotational use. Single mothers, no. Avoid. This is gonna be part one. Avoid. Except for the ones that mark your other boxes. And like the ones I said, the ones that got one kid that mark their other boxes and the nigga ain't nowhere in the fold. Other than that, single mothers are just rotational, recreational use. And guess what? That's all they really be looking for. The majority of them. And the ones that be looking for dudes like that, or that do it to get it, want a nice dude, they the ones that you probably have an exception for the rule for. And struggling chicks, leave them alone. So them the three types. I'm not gonna go into nurses, bus driver, because you can have a female pastor who can turn trife life. So when we start breaking it down into professions, that's not fair. That's childish. That's childish. So no, I'm not gonna break it down into professions. Cause I done know some women that got really good professions that's whores. And I got some women that's faithful that work, that drop fries and shit. That make sandwiches and shit throughout my career. So that's part one of the video. Hopefully, Mike, you liked the video. I kind of went left with it. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Or just Cash App, Venmo, Cash App, Venmo, CJ Good 313, $ CJ Good 313 on Venmo. I'm gonna start creating all that as soon as we get close to 500 subscribers. Share the video. I start making social media and all that other stuff. Peace.